Hello and Happy New Year from us all here at the Hospitality Company. We hope that you are having a terrific summer and that the business, your team, and your customers and guests of your business are all doing well and having a great time in and around your business. We're back again for another year. We are really excited about 2023. We've got some new features in our business, which we're excited to share with you as the year rolls out. And I myself have also got a new venture with Kat and Ryan Dippy, who are long-term clients of mine, and we are starting a new HR software company called Moona HR in 2023, and we look forward to telling you more and sharing you more about the details of that as we go through the next couple of months. But for now, as we start a new year, I wanted to share with you in our first 5 minutes with James what happens here at the Hospitality Company when it comes to working with our coaching and advisory clients. We consider this first part of the year, the calendar year, January, February, March, to be an incredibly important part of the year. And in fact, we would say it is the most important part of the year when it comes to planning. So although summer and the silly season leading up to Christmas is a really important year when it comes to the numbers and getting lots of people through the door and good cash flow and getting some money in the bank, that has got a lot to do with the work that's led up to that. And a lot of the lead up work is about really great planning. So in our community, we always work on every year with our coaching and advisory clients what we call the annual plan. Now, there's information about that on my blog if you've signed up for that before, and we've got some more coming out about that later this week. But this process of annual planning is this mindset around what we call a build the plan and execute the plan. And it's all about the lead up to the 1st of April, which we know in New Zealand is the start of the financial year. And we encourage clients to work on an annual plan over the 3-month period. Now, I know for some that are in high tourism towns, for example, the thought of doing too much planning work in January when things are all go seems a bit strange in terms of focus. But what we're asking you to do is really just get the mind into thinking about what are going to be the goals and what are going to be the priorities for the year ahead, as we say, starting from the 1st of April. So although January might not be a lot of actual work or physical work, it might just be in your downtime having some breaks or just at the beach having some thought about 2023, is to start thinking about what the most important things are that will drive the success of your business in the next year. And then when we start getting into February, March, things settle down, everyone gets back into their routines, and you want to also settle down with your team. And one of the ways to do that from an annual planning perspective is to call a meeting, call a get-together, particularly with the senior managers of your team. But if you've been doing annual planning for a while, you want to get as many of your team there as possible, is to sit down and work on this plan together. Your job and your role here is to make sure that as owners you have defined the key priorities for the year. And those are around 5 to 8, and they are broad in scope and language, and they talk about what you are going to be focused on in the key areas of your business. And as I said, the blog that's coming out will give you some thoughts and ideas that might help you along the way. Then we look at objectives and action steps. How do we break those up into smaller goals and then goals that relate directly to the team? Because this helps shape, particularly for managers, what their goals and priorities are for the year, but also helps your team create a set of goals within the team. So this activity, you want to get the team together, work on that in February and March, particularly in Feb, so that in March you're starting to document it, you're starting to craft what that annual plan is going to be looking like. And then included on top of the annual plan is also building a financial plan, using our financial planning matrix if you've got your hands on that. Working on a scoreboard that you're going to measure the key numbers of your business, and also starting to think about what we call the MSF plan, your marketing, sales, and fulfillment plan. So I'm going to share a bit more about those two areas as we go through our 5 minutes with James over the next few weeks, so keep an eye out for that. But for now, think about those key priorities. Think about that plan that's going to excite you and your team for 2023. Look forward to seeing you in our next 5 minutes with James. See you soon. Bye-bye.